are lined up, and we are set to get things going. This is what you played for. Moments like this, you can feel the energy in this building, and we are underway. Right in front of the officials' eyes, and the hand is in the air.
This is a real tough way to come out of the gate, the onset of the game. You want to get everyone into it. You want to get momentum rolling, and now you're killing a minor.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize.
Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play! And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
And he takes the pass. Moves around along the half wall. Great pad save.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away. Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Tries to the crease. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Wolves win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Getting into the later stages of this period, we're still scoreless. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
He's in a high-danger scoring area. He's got a bit of time, but he knows he's going to have coverage come to him right away, so a quick snapshot, and he buries it.
The Wolves take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Magnitogorsk got the 1-goal lead after 20 minutes of play, James, because they're putting the puck to the net. When you get the majority of shots, chances are they're going to go in eventually.
Shot! Comes up with a stop! The Wolves have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Yeah, the officials caught that hack. Here comes the call. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and it's clearly having a factor in the game.
And they get it out. Scrum along the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Oh, the ref didn't like that whack. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
skates back out onto the ice. It's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Magnitogorsk's got a 5-on-3, but not a lot of time to work with.
A short 5-on-3, James. You got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
Magnitogorsk's got it in the offensive zone. And the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even Chris...
Scores! He put it in himself. He tried to make the save. I don't think he knew where it was. Tonight, extending the lead to 2.
And I think there's a bit of relief here, James. I mean, when you've been peppering the goaltender all night long and you're not being rewarded for it, sometimes it can go the other way, but they execute on that one and they give themselves a cushion.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Hammers a shot, denies it with the save. Moscow's got possession here in the offensive zone. From the place 99 made famous. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, he rattles off his cage. Root stuff's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Moscow's won the faceoff. And they score! On the power play, they make it happen.
Power play faceoff that leads to possession. That is just a dagger. A quick shot and a goal. Buries it.
Moscow's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did it.
Sends it in on the attack. Here's a chance! Oh, denies them with the paddle save! That's some smart heads up to 5 seconds, and he makes the save. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Final frame is underway here. And he hangs on to the puck. Moves it to Pareto. And he can't hang on after that hit. Slides it across. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
The Wolves continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Penalty coming up here.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job. I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot, and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also... Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Quick shot! Can't get it to go. All alone! Oh, what a save! This game has everything tonight!
Well, it's been unbelievable, in particular down the stretch, and keeping the game close here with it on your stick. You have to find a way to execute.
Moscow's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck to Passion. Moscow's trailing, that's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Takes the feed. Off his stick! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Great chance and an even better save!
The goalie makes an incredible stop, but typically he just invigorates his team with his scoring and his timeliness of it.
Critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Rosic gets won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And that goes off course off a body. Receives the pass. Fires to the empty net. Misses. Rosic gets won the face-off. And we are all over with this one tonight. 1-1. And if you asked anybody going into this series if they'd be surprised where this series would be at this point, I think everybody would say no.
Yeah, no, and I would say no, you would say no, because we see that this might go the distance. And when you're best on best, your players have to respond after a loss, and that's exactly what happened. They've got them now square even, and now it's back to the grind, and it's going to be a real and fun and entertaining series here, James. We know it's going to be back and forth.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from...